All right, Gravel Throat Reviews here, and today I have a list of 12 bands in the genres of alternative metal, heavy experimental, and doom. All of these bands have heavy tones and clean vocals, or some interesting or unique element that sets them apart from more mainstream metal genres like thrash or death metal. Let's get into this list. So number one is Mains. Mains is a long-running metal band formed in Norway in 1993 that has been described as atmospheric and cinematic. They use elements of jazz and electronica to round out their diverse sound. If you're in the mood for some 90s heavy alternative with European metal leanings, check out Mains. My track recommendations are the songs Ars Morendi and Scion. Moving on to number two is Amon Ra. Amon Ra is a post-metal band from Belgium that is one of my personal favorites. They have a huge, slow to mid-pace riffs that draw a sense of awe and emotion. Their vocalist Colin is one of my most favorite and passionate performers in the game. I've seen him live twice. Both times it was soul crushing in the best way. I think they have a new album on the way because they just dropped two new singles. This is an amazing band. Definitely check out Amon Ra. My recommendations for tracks are the new one, Forlorn, and an old track, A Solitary Rain. Definitely check out Amon Ra. Number three is Sumac and Moormother. This is a collaboration between the Pacific Northwest trio Sumac that has members of ISIS and Russian circles, and the verbose poetry and vocal stylings of Moormother. Incredible poetry and walls of distorted guitars that are ethereal and doomy. This is one of a kind project. My track recommendations are Scene 5 and Breathing Fire, and the 8-minute harsh jazz noise piece called Camera. Definitely check out Sumac and Moormother. Moving on to number four is Crippled Black Phoenix. Crippled Black Phoenix is a dark psych rock band from England. They have a vast catalog with 12 official studio albums. I personally love how this band can do any sound they want and pull it off. Also, interesting fact, this band was originally produced by Jeff Borrow of Portishead, so they have a great foundation in terms of production. For me, this band is kind of like The Cure with some Talking Heads sensibilities, but they are also capable of more heavy and driving compositions as well. My track recommendations are the song Lost and the newer single Vengeance. Check out Crippled Black Phoenix. Number five is Hangman's Chair. Hangman's Chair is a French doom rock band formed in Paris in 2005. They just dropped their 8th studio album called Saddiction, and I'm thinking about doing a full review for this record, so I'm not going to say much more other than definitely check them out. Track recommendations from their back catalog is Can't Talk and Naive. Definitely check out Hangman's Chair. Number six is Feytooth. Feytooth is a Los Angeles-based fairy doom trio who brings forth crushing tones, heavenly melodies, and an interesting band concept as well. I love the meditative and holistic feeling behind some of their tracks. I've had the song Echolalia on one of my playlists for years, and I never knew it was Feytooth until recently. This is a fantastic project. I definitely recommend checking out Feytooth ASAP. My track recommendations are Strange Ways and Death of a Day. That is Feytooth. And moving on to number seven is Woven Nest. Woven Nest is a psychedelic rock black metal band from Belgium. I've been a fan of these folks for a while now. I love the dark brooding vocals from frontwoman Sharon Shizula. She also incorporates one of those hand-modulated synths in some of the performances, which is pretty cool. There are some great vintage metal riffs and some solid production. If you like your psych rock pitch black and haunting, then definitely check out Woven Nest. My track recommendations are All That Black, Ritual Lovers, and Deathless Love. Definitely check out Woven Nest. And moving on to number 8 is Wayfarer. Wayfarer is an American metal band that blends different forms of post-metal and black metal with a vintage country western twist. And when I say country western, I don't mean trucks, God, and beer. I mean vintage twang, desert outlaw brutality, and uncompromising grit. But don't get me wrong, this is still very much a black metal band, so they're in that genre. Their newest album, American Gothic, is amazing, definitely worth your time. This record was produced by Arthur Rizek, who has produced albums for bands like Eternal Champion and Creator. My recommended tracks are The Cattle Thief and False Constellation, definitely check out Wayfarer. Number 9 is Igor. Igor is the brainchild of French multi-instrumentalist Gauthier Serre, and trying to describe this band is close to impossible. There are many genres at play here, but it's kind of like a futuristic nu metal band in a cosmic hellscape filled with clowns and unicorns. Every metal fan should try listening to this project at once and see whether or not they explode. Track recommendations are Nervous, Waltz, and and Camel Dance Floor. Number 10 is Clown Core. Clown Core is an insane American jazz noise funk music duo that often features a saxophone player as well. You might have seen that viral video of them playing jazz grind in a porta potty wearing rubber clown masks. It's all very delightful and uplifting, as you can imagine. These guys can go from smooth jazz to death electronica in a heartbeat. So if you're into that kind of mind fuck, then go check out Clowncore. Track recommendations are Computers and Flat Earth. Number 11 is the band Attic. Attic is an occult rock band from Germany that is a King Diamond worship band. They write their own original songs, but in the distinct stylings of King Diamond. If you're in the mood for some operatic falsettos in the key of Satanism and horror, check out these fine lads. My track recommendations are Return of the Witchfinder and Darkest Rites. That is Attic, number 11. And number 12 is Zeal and Ardor. Zeal and Ardor is a very interesting project founded and fronted by the very talented Manuel Gagnu. They blend new metal with black metal and southern spirituals and other metal subgenres. This is another one of those one-of-a-kind bands that blaze their own path. It's a great project. My track recommendations are Gravedigger's Chant and Servants. Definitely check out Zeal and Ardor. Yeah, so check out all these bands, show them some love, tell them I sent you. I have some t-shirts for sale if y'all are interested. Let me know in the DMs. Also, please comment some of your favorite interesting heavy bands in the comments. Let's have a little chat about it. Thank you so much for being here today. This is Gravel Throat Reviews. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.